under the Mermaid Monument, where the Mayans keep history alive in Playa del Carmen. When evening falls in Playa del Carmen, something special begins to happen by the Caribbean Sea. Between the sound of the waves and the buzz of travelers strolling along the famous Fifth Avenue, a group of men dressed in traditional attire prepares to transform the public space into an ancestral stage. Beneath the Mermaid Monument, also known by many as the Portal Maya, one of the most striking cultural performances in the destination begins. Traditional Mayan dances that tell stories of gods, warriors, and the origin of the world. What started as a cultural presentation has become one of the most photographed attractions in the city. A ritual that connects past and present. When the drums begin to sound, the atmosphere changes completely. The dancers, wearing feathered headdresses, body paint, and costumes inspired by ancient iconography, invite the audience to travel back in time to the greatness of the Mayan civilization. The Mayan culture is one of the most important in Mesoamerica and for centuries dominated much of southeastern Mexico, including what we now know as the Riviera Maya. The Mayans were extraordinary. Astronomers, architects, mathematicians, observers of the universe. They developed precise calendars, hieroglyphic writing systems, and impressive cities such as Chichen Itza, Coba, and Tulum, which continue to amaze the world today. But beyond the pyramids, Mayan culture was also deeply expressed through dance, rituals, and fire. The fire dance, one of the most impressive moments. One of the acts that amazes the audience the most is the fire dance. In this modern ritual inspired by ancient ceremonies, the dancers manipulate lit torches while spinning, jumping, and performing synchronized movements to the rhythm of the drums. For many Mesoamerican cultures, fire symbolizes transformation, energy, connection with the gods. The reflection of the flames illuminating the feathered headdresses with the sea in the background creates a hypnotic scene that attracts tourists from all over the world. It's one of those moments when history seems to come alive before your eyes. The ball game, the sacred sport of the Mayans. Another fascinating moment of the presentation is when the dancers recreate fragments of the ancient Mayan ball game, one of the most important rituals of the civilization. This game, deeply spiritual in meaning, was practiced throughout Mesoamerica. More than a sport, it was a ceremonial ritual that represented the movement of the sun and the struggle between cosmic forces. Courts for this game can still be seen in archaeological sites such as Chichen Itza, home to the largest ball court in Mesoamerica. Coba. Living culture by the Caribbean. What makes this spectacle truly fascinating is not only the dance, but the cultural connection it creates. Every evening, travelers from around the world gather around the monument to watch, record videos, ask questions, and learn a little more about the history of the place they are visiting. For many tourists, this is their first encounter with living Mayan culture. And for the artists who perform, it is a way to preserve and share their roots. A show you shouldn't miss. If you visit Playa del Carmen, it's worth stopping for a few minutes by the sea and waiting for the drums to begin. Between the fire, the ancestral stories, and the energy of the dancers, you'll understand why this performance has become one of the most authentic cultural experiences in the destination. Because in that corner of the Mexican Caribbean, beneath the Mermaid Monument, the history of the Mayans isn't in a museum. It's alive.
Hi guys, welcome to Portal Maya, welcome to Playa del Carmen, welcome to Shamanja. Today we are inviting you to visit our place, our culture, and Mexican people for you to recognize our traditions, our culture, our art. Welcome to Mexico, welcome to Playa del Carmen. ¡Y que viva México! ¡Playa del Carmen!